Welcome back to How to Know, where I fill you guys in on today's finance news. Today I'm going to break down the T-Mobile and Sprint merger and fill you guys in on some of the key details about the merger, along with giving you guys my opinion on what this means for us consumers and the future of wireless connection between the US and other countries. After almost 2 years, T-Mobile and Sprint actually got the approval from federal and state regulators to allow them to merge, and for the price of about $31.8 billion. And previous CEO John Legere will be giving up the CEO position to a former board member, Mike Severt. And the video I'll be referring to was back in 2018, so John Legere was still CEO, and Sprint CEO Marcelo Clary is CEO back then as well. But now, fast forward to 2020, Marcelo Clary is actually part of the board member of this new merged firm, T-Mobile and Sprint. The ultimate goal for the two firms is to actually bring the best 5G technology possible to the US and potentially other countries as well. In this video right here, I'm also going to link it down in the description. Both CEOs from T-Mobile and Sprint break down the benefits for the consumer from allowing these two firms to merge. Main thing is, once again, 5G technology. It's a huge button topic right now. Huawei, another company based out of China, is actually in the forefront of this technology, reaching out to various different countries already. Other key points of this merger includes cheaper goods for the consumers, and to actually increase the choices in various parts of the country as well, along with bringing jobs. Both T-Mobile and Sprint CEOs claim to be adding even more jobs due to this merger and not actually losing jobs. Usually when you combine two companies, you're going to have overlap in labor, thus leading to some layoffs, but they're actually claiming to add more jobs after this merger. Both the CEOs also claim that AT&T and Verizon cannot actually attack this 5G technology and implement it as fast as they can together. T-Mobile and Sprint actually claim that AT&T and Verizon have to shut down their LTE temporarily in order to install the new 5G technology, which will cause a lot of disturbance into people's lives and a lot of unhappiness. So with Sprint and T-Mobile, they're actually able to have service distributed to people while there's a 5G network being installed and their current network being shut down. So for example, if we want to add 5G networking to Nevada, they would have T-Mobile systems shut down while they have Sprint's running, and T-Mobile's upgraded to 5G. So you're going to have at least some sort of connection for people to use in their daily lives while they're actually being upgraded overnight. And now, in my opinion, I do like seeing a company go after this 5G technology and being a major competitor to Huawei. It's only one day after the merger, so we don't know how well this technology is going to compare against Huawei's. Huawei is actually getting the approval of many other countries around the world, such as Germany and New Zealand. If T-Mobile and Sprint actually push out a great product to the consumers in the US, this will actually have this will be a great tool in order to fight Huawei and their suspicion that the Chinese government is actually taking data away from other countries and bringing it into their country. If T-Mobile and Sprint are actually able to have technology just as good as Huawei's or even better, then it's going to be a great tool in order to fight Huawei, which is seeming to be a way for Chinese government to actually bring in data from around the world into their own hands, which is kind of dangerous because companies in China are actually also involved in the government as well. And the Chinese government is kind of weird at this point. It's very suspicious. You hear a lot of stories about people being missing or their internet being somewhat suppressed. Free speech is not allowed there, and any sort of information that they're able to receive from around the world, or if they're going to be able to have their hands implemented in the economy of different countries, it's going to be very, very scary. And if T-Mobile and Sprint have something to say against that, all for it. I'm all for it. Let's hope that, one, they bring in what they promise in terms of pricing, in terms of quality of connection, and in terms of reach in the US. And two, let's see if they actually bring in the jobs. This could be a win-win if they're actually able to bring in lower prices and more jobs and a better product than any other carrier in the US. Let me know in the comments below if you actually think T-Mobile's actually follow through with the promises in terms of more jobs, in terms of high quality 5G connection, and in terms of lower prices. or you think this is just an antitrust case waiting to happen already. I would love to know what you guys think down below. If you like the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Until next time, peace.